Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to say everything you ever wanted, would you capture it or just let it slip? Yo, my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, the competition are chillin', audience tired already, but it's TED Talk time. But what is this, Ted? When I was at uni, it was right said Fred. I'm up here with giants, Frank literally a mountain, a total icon, and Jorge an econ, a true big gun. And then there's Mauritz, man, he's a howitzer, a Google advisor of stature. What I say can't matter. I'm just an academic from Bruges, so maybe I'll lose. But this chillin' place, it seems a safe space to spit rhymes and tracks, go on the attack. Hey Pablo, hey Alfonso, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Maybe it's the same with a rap on competition. Our key weapon is surprise. I've got one shot, so let's go. Feet fail me not. A rap about antitrust, where do you start? Competition Law 101, so hard? Maybe not. No, not when you got Advocate General Cacot saying you just had one meeting, no matter how fleeting, it's object, you're caught. One shot, not a lot. Met once with your rivals, one plot, discuss pricing, remuneration, it's all TMI, as in too much information exchange. Yes, you're back to T-Mobile, home again, one box for object, one box for effect, but doesn't it depend on the economic context? Ignoring that seems hipster, as in no proof of harm, just some alarm, or is some of the theory simply based on being a human? You see, in that one moment, a rival disclosed their future intention. Now you know it, bang, uncertainty's gone. You're human, and you can't unknow what you know. You see what's going on, and you should have known better. Even though it's not like you'll end up in jail or be shot. Hey, back to reality. Don't we need more clarity? What about carte bancaire? Firms will say, yo, we tried, even notified, but had no chance to explain our purpose or aim or benefits resulting. But we must not forget, enforcers aren't hipsters. Yeah, they're human too. They don't want to spend their careers proving econometrics, grinding those gears. What's the difference between an object case and one on effects? Oh, about 4 years. Work isn't to be multiplied if the law and object is on their side. To cases they prioritize, Occam's razor applies. Yo! Under 101 undertakings, antitrust laws they're breaking, infringing. But can they get together to stop climate changing? Yes, I'm complaining about acid raining and global warming. Ice sheets are melting, tides getting higher. From space we can see the Amazon is on fire. We can't sing, I'm just gonna stand here and watch it burn. That's not all right. I don't like the way it hurts. Doing nothing's a cop-out. So what have we got? Failure's no option. What do we do before it's too late? Before we suffocate? Fixing this can't wait. Get rid of plastics, ban all transport, CO2 gases, refrigeration and fracking, coal and oil, deforestation. All of this is planetary molestation, exploitation. Yo, Greta is great. A school strike is a start, but we need to wake up and get firms to take up industry collaboration to save all our nations. Scarce resources, palm oil or rainforests, those are your choices. Singing, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes is not a solution. There's no skinny dipping in all that pollution. So it's not surprising. Extinction Rebellion uprising. Solutions sustainable have to be obtainable. We need more tree hugs to stop polluting thugs. Is this being hipster? No, it's just being human. 1013 needs an urgent rethink, or else we all sink. We gotta coordinate, cooperate. That would be non-economic, but see, authorities don't want to be part of the problem. It's the solution we seek. There is no planet B. Allow some agreeing for cleaning, for greening. We'll stop them from getting into price. But let's save the fields of our ice and the air that we breathe, all our rich biodiversity. Do you want doom or a tumor? This is no rumor. Okay, boomer? It's your future, our future. Yo. And now, as humans, how are you affected too by monopolization, domination, predation, exploitation. Article 102 TFEU is tried and it's true. True, it's been evolving from bananas to Windows. It's been solving problems of pricing and tying essential facilities, margin squeeze. The courts have been hopping all the way to Google Shopping. And forces hitting on online markets, all the big targets, Android, Apple, Amazon retail. Wait, where's the enforcement against Alibaba and Tencent? What's driving the theory of harm? No, really, what's up, Plasmidou? Any hipsters there? Well, what think you? Tommaso's no more. Regibo knows the score. Theories of harm need evidence. And who best to get it? Thank God there's no hipsters, yo. Mosso, Maduro, Jaspers, Vanasovic, none of them will scratch that hipster itch. You all should be grateful, yo, so don't bitch. What about up at Montpellier? Any hipsters there in the cabinet? Populism sure is popular today, but hipster antitrust is just not the Vestager way. Ursula is a lion, Vestager a tiger, big tech their prey, technological sovereignty the words of the day. We see interim action from Comp and NCA, but thank God there are no antitrust hipsters at the CMA, the Autorité, and no, not even at the Bicardet. The enforcement uptick is not from hipster rhetoric. Agencies catching up, but can they get ahead? Is that hipster? 2019, so many recommendations from so many nations, reports from the UK, Jason Furman, and now Competition 4.0 in German. When they take the EU presidency, watch that space, seriously. Reports, the big three, and from down under, ACCC, FTC coming up. Will it say much? I wonder. The reports all call for unlocking digital competition, so socking it to big tech. Shift legal presumptions, block killer acquisitions, enforce with speed while still paying heed to incentives to innovate, to invent in the first place. But some say it's too hard or too late. And how do we regulate an American from afar? Say what? You haven't heard of GDPR? Get ahead of the problem. Interventions happened before. Opens the door. AT&T, IBM, the Microsoft order allowed for more than Explorer. Mozilla and even Chrome soon found a home. And now there's Android threatening a void. Interoperability holds the keys, creates space for intermediaries, and their offers to thrive, an ecosystem that's alive. Is this all hipster? Are we human or are we dancer? The killers ask that, and I answer, I want to talk to you too, about you and you and you too. You're the demand side, it's true. So what can you do? But to do this, I gotta talk to you about you and go back to the yesterday. Back then, no gray on our temples. Growing up, life was simples. No blurred lines, no ambiguity. If you read any Dr. Seuss, you'd know that today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You get your first phone, the world now your own. So many apps and choices, choose by thumb, finger, or voices. But as we grow up, we learn we're not as free as we think. There's more work than play, and more rules than at school, and online it's true too. In more subtle ways, invisible strings are pulling, our rationality's bounded, we're constantly hounded by algos and ads that steer us this way and that. We act differently than we would, or we could, or we should. But what's the impact? Is it actual? Yo, what's the counterfactual? Well, this is complicated, not just economics and law. Human behavior is weird and it's raw. More often than not, we are not in control, and we don't even know that we don't even know that it's so. Online we go, but some offers were shown only if they paid the site a bribe or commission, and we don't even know to what we're granting permission. Take the cookies or you don't get in. Agree to be tracked. We don't even know who, what, or where, or who'll know. Our data, it goes into a server, farmed out, analyzed with great fervor. What we visualize with bored eyes, synthesized, monetized. We get fed merchandise. Round and round it all goes. Efficiencies, yes. New choices in reach for merchants and me. And yes, we are told that we search for free. But there's a catch, don't you see? They are searching us, you and me. They tell us don't worry, say they won't be evil, but once we're in a book of faces, they hold the aces. What we like, what we retweet, how long do we scroll? Don't like it, go somewhere else, one click away. Just Bing it and see how you fare. Delete Facebook and switch to Insta. Oh, oops, that's been snapped up. Not Snapchat, no, that was WhatsApp. And even then, there's so many hooks and connections making you stay. You can't really leave. You want to live in a cave? So it's back to the lab again. Yo, this whole rhapsody is about you taking back control, but not in a way way that is Brexity. Brexit, man, what an eaten mess. Rees-Mogg and his double breast. I wouldn't buy a used car from him or Boris, I confess. You got a one-stop merger shop, that'll be gone. Like pop, enough digression, gives me depression. But how do you take back your control online? Well, first, open your eyes. They are hacking your head. And now we see Google trying on wearables. Hell, it's unbearable. Taking out Fitbit, totally toxic. Let's kill it. And don't you be harming, so yes, stay away from my Garmin. And Mark Zuck, all our data he'll suck in pursuit of connection, but really the almighty buck. And what other wheeze or squeeze, online booking, hidden fees, fake urgencies, StubHub via GoGo, how high can you go? So what can you do? Yeah, go online, go ahead, lose yourself in the music, the moment, but your data, your details, what you see, where you go, it's all yours, you own it. You better never let it go without knowing what's going on. Yo, try a little duck, duck, go. Make better choices instead. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. I'm done now, I'm finished. The stage I'll relinquish. Thank you for your eyeballs, your eyes. I'll see you online. But be sure where you click, and click with care and great tact. Your privacy, your data, it's you. You're being hacked. So never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up swipe right with swipe left. Thank you, whoa, yo. 10 years of chilling competition, yo. You can do anything you set your mind to. Don't lose yourself.